I most vividly remember The Wizard of Oz, and that's been my favorite movie for most of my life, and I was obsessed with it, and I watched it over and over and over again. I wanted to be Dorothy for many years of my life, until I was about 6. I would wear my hair in the pigtails, and I think my grandmother made the costume, the little gingham checked jumper, and I had ruby slippers, and I made my mom call me Dorothy. I wouldn't answer her or listen to her if she called me Megan, because that wasn't my name, for about a year, from 5 to 6. I always told my mother that I wanted to be an actress since before I can remember. And I think, you know, maybe it started with Judy Garland and Wizard of Oz, but I've just never had any desire to do anything else, and I'm not really sure why. I was a swimmer when I was a kid. I was on a swim team a competitive team, from the time I was 5 until I was 14, and I used to compete in state championships, and I thought that's what I was going to be. I have a pretty strong butterfly. Still. Yeah, I'm much slower than I used to be, which is very sad, but it's still decent. My form is there, the speed is gone. The first legitimate thing I booked was a straight-to-DVD film with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen called Holiday in the Sun. I think my character's name was Brianna, if I remember, and she was a mean girl. She was the spoiled, rich, nasty, sort of alpha female that picked on the nice, sweet, blonde Olsen twins. I don't know if people try to typecast me as that. I think I just sort of, for whatever reason, fell into playing a mean girl, and I think more so because there are many more blonde actresses than there are brunette actresses, and so the chances of the heroine being blonde are statistically greater, and so then you want a visual opposite to portray the evil girl, and I am that opposite, I guess. Growing up when I was little, I liked X-Men because my older sister collected X-Men comics, and then when I got to be about 11 and 12, I discovered one called Gen 13. It's basically an offshoot from X-Men, and it's these 3 girls and a guy who's sort of like in and out of the team, and they're superheroes. And there's a little spunky one called Roxy, and I just sort of liked, I named my bird after